Hello, and welcome to the Peaceful Village. Welcome to the little pet peeve project that I have, and we're gonna focus on that as well as some other things. Right, okay, so expect morning as well, so that's gonna be usual. I'm gonna start with moaning straight away. The train system in the game, it's flawed. It's flawed in a lot of different aspects. I'm gonna just talk about some of it. Hit the comment section if I'm wrong. I will be, of course, placing blame on other people and 3 Division and everybody else under the sun except myself. But that's also kind of usual. But let's start. First of all, this is something that you guys taught me, so obviously you know that when there's an engine between the station where you're unloading stuff and the storage area, this doesn't work, and your trains and even your distribution of it works. They just constantly deliver crap there, and I don't think it should be so. Connection with conveyor engine and oil pump are unsupported with unloading. Well, first of all, this seems like a bug in the game. Like, this is your doing. This should engines should read what is the capacity of the thing that they're delivering materials to, because it works also in the opposite direction. They read how much there is on the unloading side. When you have, for example, here, they know that there's 3.4 tons of gravel inside there, and they know how much gravel is. Like, this should work. This looks like something that the 3 Division needs to fix, but we need smaller planes before we actually need a functioning railroad. Second thing with the railroad distribution offices is the way they pick the wagons and some other weird shit that is happening that I don't even know what the hell is this. Like, how is this wagons that I have here for waste, which I think they are vanilla ones, where the hell did fertilizer come from? I don't think, maybe I did actually, no I didn't. I thought maybe I did select to load anything, but I'm 100% sure that I did not select to load anything, only the hazardous waste, and they just, I don't know if they picked this from the border or something, but it's a quite specific amount of waste that is there. I thought maybe that they're acting as containers that this building produces waste, but I don't see this moving in any direction. I did discharge this several times, but it still keeps appearing in the wagons, and this just doesn't work. So I could get more than one wagon to actually import waste, which is of course a problem. Oh, why is it paused? My bad. Then the choice of wagons, this was the waste wagon, then choice of wagons, how many wagons they're gonna choose to deliver stuff. I know we have, let's try this, minimal account wagons. I know that we can choose how many wagons there are, but it would be, yeah, wagon size, let's go for at least like 7. I don't want to go less than that, but then there's a problem that when they need to deliver like some smaller things, like for example chemicals, there's not going to be like 7 wagons of chemicals being delivered here. We are currently distributing this, but yeah. Then we yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to that one. We need to start importing fuel here, because this fuel needs to be distributed as soon as possible as well, because the only fuel distribution we have is delivering fuel here, and it goes all the way from the other side of the country. But this waste thing, and then the amount of wagons that are actually distributing stuff, is kind of creating confusion on the border crossing. And also, I think I'm utilizing too many locomotives. I think these like 6 locomotives that I have is not enough for even the amount of wagons we have, and there's a huge I think there's a huge capacity of wagons that we can have. It says here wagons 45, but are they really? This is 20. Another 25. Okay, yeah, probably then. I'm not sure how many we can have. I am pretty sure that the amount of wagons we can have is how many visually fit on here. Uh, but that's visually fit with all of the wagons actually delivered here. So let's see this one. This one is gonna return now, and well, he's not going anywhere. Locomotive is in there, because I told them to have at least 7 wagons when they're distributing anything. It will be cool that they can have multiple stops, but then the railroad needs to be accommodating for that, because for example here you cannot go after this, visiting this area to another location. So fine, I'll leave it like this. At least this 7 wagons is gonna group up the bigger wagons, like exporting coal or importing gravel. It's gonna group it up together, which hopefully will help, and hopefully our people won't die. Right, okay, coffee time. Right, continuing on, messages are absolutely overwhelming. There's so many messages just constantly appearing, these demolition messages. That's kind of unfortunate. I chose another research over here. And then let's see the medical university, how it's doing. We have a vaccine research. Vaccine research or citizen vaccination, this research appears every time you have a pandemic or health crisis. This is what we're gonna focus on. There's nothing else to do, like increasing the population. We will focus on that as well. Currently, I just allow these guys to deliver, to allow people to settle here. Our little town, my little village is growing. I want to show you how it looks like. So I made this village center here. There are 2 same buildings, they just mirrored, but you can see that there's a little bit height difference between the terrain that they were placed on. So yeah, but it's fine. These buildings are, this is a normal thing in the city. So you planted trees that are already grown. It's been also around a year since the last time we addressed this. I have a little bit of a concern here with the heating plant. It's 6th of December, which is just beginning of the winter, and we are already running out of heating material. I think I'm gonna have to plug in a heating plant somewhere around here. Because I don't think this village is gonna survive too long without heating. I mean, the village is fine. Even if we lose people, which is not that big of a problem, I think we need to have a backup. The waste, again, I love the waste. I don't want to talk too much bad about it, but I'll have to. Maybe I'll have to start. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna build. Let's see. Heating plant right next to. I'm looking at the containers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to deal with the containers as well. These are fine, but I think if I put heating plant right here, yeah, actually this may be fine as well. This heating plant right next to the heat exchanger, but this is a small heating plant. It's kind of funny, a little bit of funny. Not too funny, but a little bit. And also we have a weather monitoring station. And of course House of Culture, or in this case it's library. Right, so the village, I put a couple of really high quality residential buildings. These are the 100 and 120%, is it? No, only 100%. These eco apartments that have solar roofs on the top and green grass growing on top of the buildings. That's fine, that's just for density and diversity. I will be putting a little bit worse quality buildings over here, and this is why I wanted to record this episode. What I'm doing at the moment, let's see, do we have any capacity in these buildings? Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate because, perfect, but no, not really. Well, we can do this one at least. I want to remove some of the residential buildings from here, the ones that are very low quality, like 65%ers. I don't want to remove these, like 102%. By the way, this is vanilla, I believe. So vanilla buildings do have this kind of higher quality to them as well. So this is 80%, but it's kind of residential house, again vanilla. And then we have these small ones, 80%. For now I'm gonna keep them, but these lower ones, like here 65%, and I already removed some of them from here. I wanted to share this with you that I'm going to be removing these low quality housing, but I'm going to try to give them even a little bit more realistic. Like, it doesn't have to be 100% housing, but let's try this. Perfect. And I wanted to start building these. Something like this. This is Robs's one. For example, this is 80%. Let's remove these. This is 80% building. And I think the best we can do is something like this. I'm just looking where I can, yeah, this far from the footpath. So something like this, and then I'll see if I can squeeze another building back to back here, or if not, there's quite a few of these. They are 80%, they're quite low, but I wanted to build like a little bit, you know, older village. Some of them are a little bit on a bigger side, so this could be something that could fit here. Should I? You know what? There's a lot of space around here that I'm gonna expand. Bus station. I built a bus station for this village, and now this bus station is supplying all the workers to this waste processing area. Okay, that's one thing. The city is ready to be populated over here. The Ślezów. Oh yeah, I wanted to demonstrate my Polish skills as well. That would be the comment section that I did not address. I'm gonna just do it right now. So, Ñ is the letter that we have in the Balkans, and this is the letter that you guys, I'm just gonna open the comment section. The Sus Sheikh said, Ludwika, you read correctly, but in Warinskiego, you missed that Ñ. I think it's near like Poznań and Gdańsk. Ask your girlfriend, wife, how to spell it, because it can find a good example and something similar in English. Because I can't find the Ñ. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, English does not have Tanganyika, Lake Tanganyika, but it's NY, I think. It's spelled NY. In Balkans, it's NJ. We pronounce J as Y. So yeah, it is tricky to get used to that, but yeah, that new letter. So I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not that difficult for Slavic people to have basics in Polish language. Polish might be the unemployment too high. Polish language might be the most difficult of the Slavic languages to learn, with Czechs and their r's and stuff. But no, I think for Slavic person learning another Slavic language should be lesser difficulty. So yeah, but correct me all the time. So at least I'll learn. And yeah, I kind of lost interest in being perfect in Polish language or even other Slavic languages. But I'm oh, is it done already? It could be done already. But yeah, I'll get to it again. Anyway, village is done. I'm gonna just speed through the night. Moaning about trains is done. Another thing, let's see if you can see it. When I remove the GUI with pressing letter G on the keyboard, you can't really see much. City is doing well, but of course messages of this chaos and destruction are coming along pretty nicely. I googled a lot. Well, that means one Google search, and I could not find anything about recycling vehicles. I see a lot of people complaining for not being able to recycle vehicles, but that's all we got. That's all the recycling wanna get. So it looks like vehicles, when they're done, they're done. You literally need to pay to get rid of them, which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, sure, whatever. I am still parking these vehicles that I think can be even further repaired. So you can see here, less than a year since lastly repaired. This one is a 62%. I'm gonna squeeze any last ounce of life out of them before I actually demolish them. But let's talk about the new projects. So now I removed the bus line going to the recycling area, and we have around 900 unemployed people in our biggest city that we have here. It's the Luhashik. Lukashik, and they're pretty happy. Cheat mode is on, so you can see that it's 82.50%. I just wanted to cover the village as well. Village is 82.94%, so yeah, a little bit less, but beggars can be choosers. And you see here that our heating plant is done, so I'm betting that we're gonna get a lot of freezing people now, but that's fine. We have a lot of population, so I'm not worried about that. Well, we had a lot of population. We had like 27,000, now it's 22. This is all the houses being demolished and people don't have anywhere to go, probably dying in the fires and stuff. But again, Lukashik is doing well, and as soon as we take care of this heating problem over here, I think we're not gonna have any issues with heating over here as well. I also put the incinerator here to only heat the... You know what? I don't even know if this works properly, so I might have to do something like this to cut heating pipe here, because... yeah, just... whatever. Because you can't really stop... I don't know if there's a way of stopping heat from going into the city. So we have a heat exchanger right here. I need to stop it. I need to stop this heat exchanger from functioning at all, but there's no way of doing that. I don't see, like, I can demolish it. Yeah, I can actually do this. Wait a minute. So if I do this and suspend demolition, there we go. So this is now demolishing it, but the demolition is suspended. So if I just revert it back, the pipe will be connected. I have no idea. I think it's quite complicated, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of issues with balancing the waste and disposal of waste. So yeah, that's a couple of things that I need to bear in mind. Okay, let's talk about the new city. New city is practically done. I am building. This is gonna be glorious. I hope it's gonna work, because it looks like it's gonna be buggy as freaking hell. So I wanted to show you this. This is the Centralni Komitet Saveza Komunista Crne Gore. This is the Central Committee of Union of Communists of the Montenegro. This is the building. I think it's university. It's political university. I'm gonna show you this right now. So this is the building, and this is how I'm putting it. The building has a little bit on the left hand side. It has some kind of a passage underneath the building. It's not official passage, and it could be something else, but I intentionally made it over the road here. So we're gonna have this beautiful building from Equinox Nowa. This is Yugoslavian building. We're gonna have this as a university. It's gonna be decently sized, but you know, who cares? We're gonna be fine with this. Did we finally fix this? Yeah, I had a problem with the situation here. I'm gonna explain in a second. I just need to go to the ground office. Road. Ground, here we go. Ground office, and concrete from now on is gonna be sourced over here. So what was the problem before? I built all this area and I forgot to connect water. Then I built a water pumping station and I connected it. Well, you know what dumbass forgot to do? He forgot to put a pump in there. So now I had to connect it again with a pump, and now it kind of looks like it's working. But you never know with me. So technically I can recycle this pipe over here. Luckily I don't think I built a big one. Actually, now thinking about it, I think I did build a big one. But still, mistakes have been made. Always put between your water well and wherever water goes, you need to put pumping station. Don't be Oolykee, so don't be a dumbass like me. So that's some of the mistakes I made. I really hate the angle on this road, by the way, just because it was built by me. That's the best I can do. This doesn't need to be here. We have new technical services, a big one over here that is doing all the cleaning. We have here waste distribution. So this is going to be waste distro. So this is the waste distribution that's going to be in charge of distributing this waste here. You can see that we're already collecting some waste. I have no idea where this waste came from, because I told all of these guys to collect the waste. But you can see here that we have some construction waste. I do have construction waste storage over here, but it doesn't look like it's filling up. I'm pretty sure that they're not putting all the waste here. It's a metal scrap, plastic waste. This is just non-recycled waste. Wait, if they have done recycled waste, I don't think there's anybody collecting waste here at the moment. Here we have biological waste and burnable waste and construction waste here. Why? Fine. I'll choose. There's nothing here that generates construction waste, but I'll put a couple of containers. You can, when you need to choose which containers you would like to put somewhere. So go to your containers and see the mixed waste, and the mixed waste will tell you what you're missing. Literally, it's gonna tell you there's like plastic here. There's a metal waste here. So in this containers, there's metal scrap and plastic waste. You need to put and biological waste. You need to put these containers. Burnable waste cannot be separated. So I did exactly that. You can see metal waste, plastic waste, and burnable and the biological waste. They're all being separated now. So this is going to work definitely. Okay, so. The end of the nation, yeah, it could be. Look how people are dying because they're burning into these houses. We can't stop that, by the way. It's just gonna be a wasteland when we come here. Nobody will ever know that there was people living here historically. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter because we can't affect that. But also we have the good basic population in the city here. These unemployed. Oh. Farms. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you about the farms. We're building farms. We're building a lot of farms. I'm building 2 big farms, and I have a little bit of a problem with them. What am I doing? We're gonna produce food. We have vanilla food production, which I really hated. The building looks ugly as freaking hell. Big storage. This is the top process. Sorry, the ROPS's storages. Sorry, the grain storage. It's 11,000 tons, 12,000 tons. We're gonna have 2 farms, hopefully fully filled with workers and fields and all of that stuff. I do have a little bit of a problem with that because there's a water catchment area. Did I separate it? Oh no, this one here. You can see here that I did separate this water catchment area with a road, so we know where it is. There's another water catchment area, but it's here, so this one is gonna be fine. So I just need to avoid this. Everything else is fair game over here. So what I'm gonna be doing, probably placing another 2 fields in this ballpark. Let's do that now. So I'm gonna be I need to put, okay, so how many fields do I put? I put 18 fields, 6 small fields and 12 big fields. Why is that? Small fields, you need to have them first, put them first into your farm. It's not small, sorry, it's medium fields. Why 6 of them? Just because usual setup of harvesters or tractors, but in my case it's 9 tractors, but 6 harvesters are necessary to collect the fields. And smaller fields are, as soon as you plant them, this is when the crops start growing, and then your harvesters can start working on them because they're medium-sized fields. They're planted faster than the big fields, so you will start your harvesters working on the fields and getting crops sooner. You would be getting more crops if you had big fields, but they would start much later the harvest because they're 3 times bigger and 3 times longer it takes to plant them. So the medium-sized fields are probably the best ones to start with. Stats, and some of you guys in the comment section taught me this. This is not my invention. It's all you guys. You are helping me with this. You're helping everybody with this, by the way, and I really appreciate your help with you know, correcting our wrongful ways. And if you have any like tips, tricks, this kind of stuff, you always hit the comment section. I will address those things and share with everybody, so we all have more pleasant experience playing this dumbass game. What the hell am I doing here? I was pressing wrong buttons probably. F1, let's see if this is Feng Shui. Looks Feng Shui. We don't need the F1. So placing them somewhere around here. This is gonna be a little bit limited field, but it doesn't matter. Still counts. Should I go for the second one? I think I might want to go for a second one. Let's put a road here, just because this is a water catchment area here. And then this farm will have 6 small fields and 1, 2, 3, 4 big fields. We're gonna need 8 8 more? Yeah, I think 8 more. That's gonna be a lot of big fields. That's gonna cause a little bit of grief because this farm here is gonna have to... Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's just deal with these 8 fields. If I put one here, I can put one on the opposite side as well. Yeah, let's play with this. So, I will put the big farm. Is this feng shui? Doesn't look so. I have no idea what I'm doing here. You know what, let me remove this field just because none of them are connected to the roads. We're gonna have to do that later, and this is not gonna be even ready for the next year. It's gonna be ready for the year after, so yeah, not a big deal. So one big field here, one big field here, and then on the opposite side you can see here that when it's touching the border at all, it doesn't, you know, shape it around the border, which is kind of sad because I know a couple of fields like that are literally on the border crossing with in Serbia in my case, and it's kind of cool. You know, we're gonna claim we're gonna work every inch and every meter of the land because, you know, it's precious land for a lot of people. So let's go and put it this way. So I'm gonna just add this to the construction, and I forgot to remove this. Let's see if I can fix this. Yes, perfect. Let them work on the roads first. We're gonna connect everything else later. I build the chemical storage here. That's gonna be, well, again, put here later. This is the asphalt road, and then we have crap load of gravel roads here. I'm sorry for doing this at night. We should probably enjoy speed through the night and just enjoy it. Our money is dropping down. I'm kind of slightly concerned about that. I need to see why is it so. Something was burning too far away. Don't care. Doesn't look. Oh, vaccination's done. Anti-vaxxers rejoice. Not, yeah, because they stopped the vaccine. So there's nothing more to be researched here. You can see that for some reason 70% loyalty, nobody is going to university. That's unfortunate, because I know with the 65% there's going to be way too many people. Current average loyalty is 67.5% here, 67.5, and in our little village is 67.37. Wow, that's a lot of, because most of the people probably just moved from there. I only have Lenin here as a monument, and you can see that it's only like a couple of central buildings influenced by Lenin, but that's about it. Yeah, I would like to go for more of these residential buildings. I would like to build more of them so I can resettle other population, remove some of these low quality housing, and you know, move in people that can appreciate it more, that can actually be workers and resources. Right, here we go. This is perfect time to show you how to set up your containers. So this is almost full container here that we have, and what is local population generating? Just go to our mixed waste. You can see here that there's over 20% of biological waste, and always put 2 containers here, because these big containers are the best containers in the game, because as soon as one is full, the waste collection will start. While with small containers, the small containers that we have also all over the place, which I can't even find right now, with small containers, even when everything like this one container is full, nobody is gonna come and pick it up. These small containers are only like 120 kilos, or is it something like that? How much is it? 120 kilos. And 120 kilos, and nobody comes to pick up that. And if you choose 4 containers to pick up the same stuff, they will be filled and filled and filled, and nobody's gonna pick it up until the whole type of a resource is full. So when you have biological waste so full that it's overflowing, then they're gonna send a truck, and by the time they send the truck and the truck goes and picks up the biological waste, all the other biological waste will be deposited with the mixed waste. That's the same with the metal scrap and plastics. Well, you can separate metal scrap and plastics. Biological waste cannot be separated from normal waste. It needs to be burnt, and then it has to be removed as an ash. And wow, aluminium scrap. Wow, I didn't even realize this. Just leave this like this. Yeah, and the heating plant doesn't work, and then people over here are... Right, these eco buildings, they don't even have heating, but we have these guys here, they're gonna be dying. Building temperature too low, 14 people without jobs, but they have a bus station here. We have one bus delivering workers to here. I'm building the bus end station. Oh, it's done already. Oh, perfect. Bus end station, which probably I should... Oh, right. I read on the Reddit, I think, there's a trick that we can do. So let's see if we can do this trick, that you can actually export the vehicles for money, the used vehicles, but I don't know how to do it, so you're gonna see me trying to be a dumbass here. So this is vehicle that is 97% damaged. We have 63, 47. I'm still kind of trying to see if they can be repaired, but this one was, I think, maybe 98%. This one cannot live for too long. Can I send him into here? Okay, I can. So this vehicle will now be sent here into this container stand. Container stand? Well, actually, it's a transport container parking space, but also for vehicles. So it's gonna be parked here, and then the story goes that if I go and take the open hull vehicle, like let's say, I don't know, this one here, and tell them I need to set up a route. If I tell them to go here, load cars or containers, and then go to the border crossing and unload cars and containers, what's gonna happen with this, he's actually gonna get money for these trucks. Now, is this cheating or not? I do not know, because I don't know what's the value of this vehicle. Does it say here? Age of the vehicle says here that it's only 12.3 years, and it's already such a bad wear and tear. Probably it's being just used a lot. So, and this is gonna cause problems on during the traffic hours, because this vehicle is gonna break down like 10 times before it gets... Oh, we have another broken vehicle here. This is the dumper truck, and this one is 87% damaged. It can be repaired. Yeah, so anyway, what I wanted to do even here is put a repair station next to this, and then have here as a final resting place for all of this. So I wanted to turn this village here into recycling and vehicle repair, let's say mecca. Like all the vehicle repairs and everything else goes through here. So what I wanted to do is this. If we go to the vehicle repair, we can even go for a small one, it doesn't matter, they're gonna constantly be working on the vehicles. Maintenance, here we go. We can go for bigger office, but I don't think there's need for this. I think smallest ones are perfect. It's just gonna be delivery of stuff here, and I think I need to provide them with electricity and often other stuff that they need. So if I go for F1, where's the... There we go. Something like this, and then connect this road here. First of all, this is gonna be quite a busy intersection, because all my buses, these buses, let me just find the bus to put it on the proper route. If I was a bus, where would I be? Here we go. These yellow buses. So after your last stop, you need to go here, because I'm thinking of adding another vehicle to this route. And off you go. So this is a new route delivering workers from this village to the recycling area. And then I would have to probably deliver... If they need 30 people, maybe I should have a direct line here. No, doesn't matter. I can even start being a little bit luxurious and allow these guys to have cars, and then they can drive here to work. But this is going to repair all the buses that are going to be set here, which I don't expect to be many of them. Maybe a couple of small vans delivering people here, and for this recycling area. You can see here that we're getting a lot of messages for trucks being... This is the one that I actually told to go to the other site, and then this one here. These waste trucks are working like crazy people. Looks like that this one can potentially be repaired, so I'm gonna send them to the road cargo station with the repaired vehicles. This one is at 63%. I'm kind of fine with this, so if I park a vehicle here for a while and I don't see that it's improving, like this one is at 91% for a while and this one is at 47%, which is not bad, I can literally tell them, okay, you know what, go and work. And this one feels like, where are you? Here we go. This one feels like it's at its last, wait, less than a year. Yeah, this one seems like it's done for. So I might try to sell this as well, this vehicle as well. You can see this one is still blocking traffic. Not still, but again blocking traffic. Luckily, at some points in the road, they can just bypass him. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so the main thing that I was actually thinking that is going to be a main thing for me is the new city expansion, which is progressing quite nicely. It's not ready though. I think this is where I'm gonna put my first population. You can see here that we have a concrete issue. It was a little bit related to this. We're just getting concrete a little bit faster, but I have a gravel issue as well. Chemicals are even supplied everywhere. Food is, well, let's go for 80, tab 10, tab 10. There we go. This is how it's supposed to be, and 2 tons of food. This is without drinking water, so this is drinking water is not going to be supplied here until, oh, you can see here, for example, this one is still without electricity, so I need to deliver that. We can do that really quickly. Let's go for a substation like this, and then just in case, I'm going to be nice here, just in case. Okay, let's go with 6. Fine. I'm gonna go for one small one here. I will bring a lot of big electricity here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, these explosions that you hear in the background, that's a common thing around here. Okay, this pumping station is connected to the power, so it's fine. Power to the people. I need it from here. We do need a substation around here to connect this from here. We have this substation. This area here needs electricity that is not from this power plant, so I think I might want to do it. I have no idea. I'm gonna go like this and like this. I don't know if Savez Komunista Crne Gore is gonna be happy or not that I'm putting power cables here, but let's go next to sewage and then let's just go like this and see. I need this built sooner rather than later so we can start filling the storage. This storage needs to be filled with water, like at least we have a water and everything ready. You can see chemicals are ready. This is the secret police, this is the Czech embassy. This is also made by Equinox Nowa. Absolutely beautiful building. And I'm gonna give them a couple of cars as well here. So yeah, for 100,000. Coupe. There we go. That sounds like something I would like to have here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go with 3 initially. I did buy, oh, I didn't buy fire trucks. Let's see, fire trucks. Workshop items. Value. 12. I'm looking at speed. These tanker trucks are now, usually these tanker trucks and these were kind of parallel in how efficient they are. Let's try speed. Now this is literally value, name, default. No, let's go with value. The most expensive one, it only has speed level 12. These fire trucks have 26. That means that they can accommodate. Whoa. Commas. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with 2 of them. I know this is gonna just drain 50 people from a fire station, but I have a high hopes for this fire station that is gonna be important. It's gonna be a big city that they're gonna need to defend. You can see how the power works here as well, that we have electricity in huge chunk of the city. Sewage is connected, but it needs to be treated, so that's gonna be an important thing. So we need people working here as well from the get-go. And we have the school that is actually being... Whoa. What? Oh... Yeah, this is again, this is why this game is so broken as well. So we have this construction office here that is only 1 kilometer distance. You can see here, even at dark, you should be able to see 1 kilometer distance. It's nothing. It can barely build anything around the village. I think just about the whole recycling zone. The problem with this is it gets randomly assigned construction projects elsewhere. For example, here in the city, everything. I did not do this. I did not assign anything to this. It's all automated. It just randomly selects building all around town. And this is the problem with this game. This is that the 3 Division doesn't understand that there's like, you know, that this game is not done. Like freaking footpaths at the other side of the country, like really, really far away. They are sending buses to deal with that. That's just wrong. That shouldn't be the case. Yeah, anyway, so this guy is parked here, so I'm kind of hoping that these guys are going to be fixing him ever so slowly. Is this the smallest one? Why is there 30 people working here? Wait. I thought there was 15 maintenance repair station with 15 workers. Seriously, I put the medium-sized one? What the hell. Doesn't matter. Right, so what we have here is farm being built for food production, because we have all this excess population that's now jobless. We're gonna build the food production area. That's gonna be 2 farms, each farm producing at maximum, should be producing around 7,000 tons of crops. Capacity for crop storage is 12,000 tons. That 2 times 7,000 tons is 14,000 tons, only 12,000 tons of storage, but I'm assuming they're going to be consuming that for producing food. So that can be turned into food, 14,000 tons. So currently, let's do calculator. I'm actually pressing Windows button and calculating this. So we have 42 times 365. They need 15,000 tons of crops in order to supply this food factory at maximum production. So 15,000 tons, and we can maximum produce 14,000 tons, but nothing is 100%. But farms work without workers, so they're less affected by other issues in the game. So currently I'm fine with this mathematics, and now how much we're gonna get from that will be 20 tons of food times 365. That's 7,365 days times 20 tons is 7,000. Seriously? 7,000 tons of food per year. That's a lot of food per year. So this is obviously going to have to be exported as well. So this food will have to be exported, or we're going to have to limit the production. But I'm thinking about exports. 7,000 tons per year, that's a lot. I did not expect this. I thought it's going to be a little bit less. Why am I saying this? Because actually this gives us still opportunity to mitigate this. But do I really want to? Okay, so the problem I have here is our citizens are consuming in the last last year. We need last year. Last year they consumed 1,300 tons of food, and we're gonna be producing 7. I mean, export good, export great, but that's food. That's still quite bulky. I think we would have to put this in containers, because otherwise it would just create a little bit of... I mean, we can double this, and we're probably gonna double this in the next 5 years or so, because I'm gonna be transferring a lot of people to a new city, and we're gonna need a new city with at least like 5,000-6,000 people initially, but this food might be too much for us. You know what? It is what it is. If we decided that we're gonna go for food production over here, we're gonna go for food production over here. I'm not messing with this at all. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm just gonna say that this storage here, it's second to the biggest. I think it just fit here the best. Actually, let's see if I can do a little bit better job here. So if I go for the bigger storage, Storage area and the biggest storage. Is this gonna change anything? Ish. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, like, bigger storage is fine. It looks kind of yeah. I mean, like this chemical storage for the fertilizer for the. Oh, I'm gonna have to have each. Yeah, I don't know how much solid fertilizer we're gonna get from here, so that's a problem. Get four here, because solid fertilizer is gonna be a little bit scarce. Let me just put F1. Just so it's here. There we go. And this is gonna go underground. I need to build a pump over here, so I'm gonna have to go for 1x3 underground pumping station. Obviously without connections anywhere. And then yoink. And then underground pumps, F3. One going here, one going here. And all of this coming out of here. There we go. So this is also what we need for chemical distribution. And again, there's no electricity here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna need water. We need to see what quality of water. I can potentially connect it to these water pumps that we have over here because they're pumping 94% clean water. So I can just divert this water if this is food grade. But we can check that as well straight away. We are already at the 40-minute mark, so more than 40 minutes long. But let's see. Let's see what quality of water food needs. It says here required water quality 97%. So this needs purified water, and it needs 8.5 cubic meters, which is not that much. I think we can afford it. So we would have to connect it from our water system, which is also here, probably from here all the way there. I will not address this right now because I need these roads finished. I don't want to mess with this. We need a fuel pumping station here, a gas station for the trucks and for everything. And we need a distribution office that's going to help with the collection of the crops during the harvest. But for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. We have 1, 2, 3 big fields for 5 big fields, 2 small ones. Oh, sorry, 6 small ones. That's equivalent of the 2 big ones. So we have 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 6, 7. And we need 8 more fields. So it's going to be 1, 2 over here. And then I'm going to have to do some magic with this area here. And then this farm is probably going to have fields in this area. But again, there's time for that. We have at least a year. At least a year it's not going to be done, so I'm pretty, pretty optimistic / pessimistic when it's going to be this, realistic about when it's going to be done. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to be playing off screen again. I'm going to let you know what is happening, what is my concerns, maybe touch upon that I'm not happy with the amount of fertilizer that we are producing. So my current population of 8,000 to 9,000, I think. Our fertilizer storage is full, but I don't think we're gonna be getting huge amounts of fertilizer anytime soon because they still have capacity, and the fertilizer where they are getting it from is empty. So I'm gonna have to get my hands on more biological waste. That's something that could be train related, but then again, I don't want to import too much that we can't process it. Yeah, that's about it. And oh yeah, right, one more thing. This small border crossing that has 3 bays for trucks is, in my opinion, the best border crossing for the trucks, because it's short distance for entering. This is from vanilla, of course you have mods, but from vanilla it has short distance for entering, and even the biggest trucks take a little bit of time for them to be filled up. What's the benefit? It's short entrance, and it's high turnaround. You have a bigger turnaround of trucks here than you would have on a bigger border crossing. Now, with the trains, it's not good. It's really, really bad for trains because it has only one border crossing. The same reason, only one border crossing. But in this case, you need, if you're importing a lot of loose cargo or even exporting a lot of loose cargo like coal here, this can create delays on the border. So I am exploring in actually exporting elsewhere, but that's gonna require more trains and longer distances, which is, I don't know, maybe fine, maybe not. I'll see. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So the options would be this train system is now going to the new city. That would be Ślezów here, New Ślezów and Ślezów. And this is the end of my train system. But I did go around and repair the whole train system to the border crossing that is zigzag, 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 zigzag. Sorry, it has to be said. And then fixing here where we even have a bridge construction and zigzags. Oh, okay. And it then goes through here and to this big as a border crossing. Now this distance is vast. It's huge. It's a big border crossing. Look, this is where we started, and it goes through here, all the way here. That's one of them, and there's another one over here, much closer to us. The problem with this border crossing is it's small as the one that we are using at the moment, so it's not big, so we can't put too much pressure on here. It's easier to get to this border crossing, but the benefits from this border crossings are limited, and I have to redirect the railroad in this direction as well. Anyway, I'm just, because we're not doing much with our railroad construction office, I don't care, so I'm gonna just little by little be fixing these things and just enjoy it. And then if we ever come to the actual border crossing, that would be great. I'm not sure if it's gonna be viable for us to utilize it, but yeah. So this also proves that I tried now that even though there's a railroad on the demolished railroad station, the trains cannot pass through here. It's just, maybe that's why they put this. Anyway, look, I'm talking too much. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section here, and then if you want to support the channel, description of the video. See you next. Bye bye.